First impressions are always important. Hey guys, it's been a little bit more than a week since I made a video. I do apologize, but I've been slacking off. It's been one of those months, what can I tell you? But I do have some first impressions for you guys. I've got a lipstick from AMF Lipsticks, and I have two eyeshadows from Clinique that I wanted to go over and see what they're all about. Now, I have decided to retire my big purple mirror because I have noticed that I have this horrible tendency to put the mirror right in front of my face. You guys don't want to look at the back of my little purple mirror, so I'm switching over to a compact that I just bought over at Ulta for a whopping 99 cents. So we're going to go ahead and use this, and we are going to start off with the AMF lipstick. Now, this is the tube here. These guys have some really interesting colors. This is not their entire, this isn't their entire lipstick line, but this is a good deal of them. I had a really hard time picking one. Now, I did only get one of them because we're working on a budget over here. But I went ahead and I picked a color that I don't have. I'm not sure how much use I'm going to get out of it, but this color is actually called Orgasmic, and it is a gray color. I just thought it was kind of interesting. It looked really pretty in the pictures, and I figured, you know what? Let me give it a try, because for me, I don't need any more red lipsticks. I certainly don't need any more blue lipsticks, and I really don't need any more browns and nudes. So I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and get something a little bit more unusual. Now, this is the little information card. I did have to order this off of their website, which is, I believe, amflipsticks.com. I am right. It is amflipstick.com. And they claim AMF Lipstick is a bold and sexy cosmetic line by AMF. AMF Lipstick combines high-intensity pigments with moisturizing agents for long-lasting, vibrant, and absolutely gorgeous lips. The color-filled, lightweight formula will glide on creamy and dry to a matte finish. The gorgeous, extremely pigmented colors provide full coverage for beautiful lips. Okay. Normally, when you get a matte lipstick, it's a liquid. This, as you can tell, is not a liquid. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this on, or I'm going to put it on, unless you want to sit still. I'll get you. Come on. Right there you go. You look beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and we're going to keep it on for the whole video. And then we'll see at the end if it actually did dry to a matte finish. Alright, let's go for this. If this looks really silly, because it's a weird gray color, don't make fun too much. I gotta tell you guys, it's already kind of a matte color. Okay, so it appears that I don't have to wait for it to dry. It's already coming off pretty matte. It is a very creamy, smooth lipstick, and I can definitely feel how it's going to be hydrating. But it is a little bit splotchy. It's certainly not a one-pass lipstick. I had to put about 2-3 coats on to get it to actually lay on my lips. When I first touched it to my lips, it kind of, not really skipped, but it almost left like a residue instead of a color. But it did go on. It went on pretty smooth. Okay, so now that I've smacked my lips together a few times, I am getting, right in here, I seem to be losing some pigment. Okay, not too bad. After I did that again, it seems to have replaced the color. But I did, the first 1 or 2 times that I smacked my lips together, I kind of noticed that I lost a little bit of color up there, but it seems to have been replaced, I think it's pretty good. It is definitely a vibrant color. It's definitely a smooth color. I don't know how much of a practical color it is. I am actually kind of digging it. I actually kind of like it, but again, I don't know if I'm going to wear this a lot. It's one of those things where I'm going to wear it in YouTube videos, but I don't know if I'm actually going to leave my house with it on. That's nothing to say about the lipstick brand, because it seems to be pretty decent, but I just picked a strange color. But I definitely would go back. They had 2 other colors. I cannot remember what they are called right now, but I will definitely be able to pick them out when I see them, that I will probably be going back to get. We're going to keep this on for the rest of the video. We'll see how it looks at the end of the video. Now, these other items that I actually have 2 of them, and these are eye tints from Clinique. These have probably, I don't know how long these have been out. I don't know when they were released. I gotta be honest with you, I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to Clinique in a while. I used to buy Clinique all the time. Actually, when I first started wearing makeup, and even until maybe 3 or 4 years ago, my foundation was Clinique. They have a foundation that's specifically for people who have redness issues, which is something that I do have, because I do have a touch of rosacea, which I'll talk about in another video. And that actually worked really, really well. I have no clue if they still make it. It was a full coverage foundation. It was very nice. I really enjoyed it, but I started to realize when I was buying some of their other makeup pieces, like I used to buy eyeshadows from them, because they've got some beautiful eyeshadow colors. I mean, really, really nice eyeshadow colors. But I was noticing that they were not lasting. I would get 3 or 4 hours and they would start creasing. And it was the kind of crease where you would go into the bathroom and you would touch it up, and then like 10 minutes later it looked like crap again. So I just kind of moved away from Clinique, and I haven't bought anything from Clinique in a long time. And then I found these. These are the Chubby sticks, and it is the shadow tint for eyes, and this is what the box looks like. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's the same old Clinique box. They have had this exact same design for their boxes since the beginning of time. So if you don't recognize the Clinique box, and you've probably just never seen Clinique before. But that's what you're looking at there. This one is the Lavish Lilac, which looks like this. So this is the actual Chubby stick. And there's where it says Lavish Lilac. It's 09. And you pop off the top carefully. And this is what you get. Let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit better there. But that is what you get there. And this looks a little bit darker. I did swatch these in the store. I got them at Ulta, and I did swatch them. This looks a little bit darker than it appeared, but that's the way Clinique is. For some reason, all their stuff looks darker than it actually is. The other one that I got is Pink and Plenty. If I can get that out of the box, I'm going to have to mangle the box. I am like a serial box mangler, because I think I mangle a box in every video, don't I? Something like that. Okay. This one didn't look quite this boring. It looks really boring in here, but it didn't look quite this boring when I swatched it in the store. So let me go ahead. So this is the tip on that one. We'll get this. That is the swatch for that. And let me get that. Where did I put it? Okay, this is the Lavish Lilac, which I'll put right next to it. So those are those two there. Now, let's have a little bit of fun with these. What I'm going to do is I am going to put on some primer, and I'm going to put on a base eyeshadow, and we're going to see how we can work with this, because they don't... Okay, just a little bit of blending, that's what happened to the Lavish Lilac. I didn't touch the pink, just the lilac, so I almost blended it off my hand. So let's see if we can work with this. as if we were putting it on for the day. Let's try it. Okay, so as always, I am using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I need to get a little bit more of because I appear to be running out. And I held that upside down. There you, there you go. I'm looking in the viewfinder and I didn't even notice it was upside down. Okay. Whatevs. This is going to be interesting. I need 3 hands. I really do. When you're doing YouTube videos and you're not in your bathroom, you really do need 3 fingers. Let me do this on this finger. Oh, I swear I'm not this special. Okay. Okay. And this is just original, so it doesn't really have a color. Or it kind of does, but I'm not piling it on my eyes either. It's they switched over to the doe foot applicator, and I actually have a bottle of that somewhere around, and I don't like the doe foot applicator. I wish they would go back to the regular, you know, this tip, just because I feel like you're using too much product with the doe foot applicator. Does anybody else feel that way, or is it just me? Am I just being super cheap again, or what? Okay, now for the base eyeshadow, I am actually going to use, this is that little Smashbox Shape Matters, I guess, whatever, the Photo Matte Eyes. This is that thing I got down in Myrtle Beach, so I'm actually going to use this one right here, just as an all-over shadow, just as a base, so we can get a feel for how this is actually going to function. And for the eyeshadow application, I am going to use an IT Cosmetics double-ended brush, which I am only somewhat happy with because I'm starting to get wild hairs, and I have actually only used this once. Not thrilled with these brushes, but they're okay, I guess. That happened after I cleaned it. I got these 2 little freaky hairs sticking out. That happened after I cleaned them for the first time. But you've got your all-over brush, and then you've got your crease brush. I did read that correctly, right? Yes, all-over and crease. Bear with me, it's past midnight. Okay, and to make my life easier, I'm going to use the little mirror in here. So, just going to put a coating of this all over my lid. This is a really pretty color. I don't know why I seem to love the Smashbox stuff as much as I do, but I really do. And I know there's a lot of people out there that really don't like their stuff, but I really like it. I think it goes on nice and smooth. And this is nice and matte, which is good because those 2 Chubby sticks are a little bit more glittery, I guess. Glittery. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit closer just so that you could see my eyes a little bit easier. Okay, so on this eye, I'm going to do the Lavish Lilac. And I'm going to first put it on so you can see what it looks like. And I'm just going to kind of do the crease because I'm going to use this brush to try to blend it out and see how it works. We're just going to see if this stuff is worth our time. I really hope it is because they're pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Oh, that is not showing up almost at all. Okay, let's see. Okay, unfortunately, I'm having to really pile this on. So this is not going to be a crease color. This is what I've got so far. I don't even know if you guys can make that out. It is really light, but they do call it an eye tint. It actually says it's a shadow tint. If my camera will focus, that would be really awesome. And it's not going to, is it? No. Why would my camera focus? It does put it down as being a shadow tint for eyes. So, that's what we're working with. Unfortunately, I don't think you guys can see it real well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to blend it out a little bit, see how bad it is to blend out, and then tell you if you should even bother blending it. You may just want to use this as a lid color, because I'm thinking, okay. Okay, it does blend out. Okay, this is really dumb. It blends out. Okay, I don't think you can see it. There's like a line right here. I swear to God, it's not that horrible. This is not going to be a crease color. Okay, so this is what we're going to do to save the day. I'll put that down. And we're just going to go ahead. This is going to be for those days when you want to have makeup on and you want to have a color, but you don't want to have a really loud color. And I don't know if that made any sense at all, what I just said. But okay. Okay, I actually like the way this is going on. And I'm trying to build on it. But I gotta be honest with you. It's very light colored. Okay, this is all over the eye. It's very light colored, but I kind of dig it. Let me pull the camera and see if I can get you to see it a little bit better. Okay, that's as close as I can get without it. Let me try to grab my eye and just do one of these. There you go. That's what it looks like as an all-over lid. Now, it does, obviously, it gives color. I think it's ample color. I really do. I kind of like it. I mean, you're obviously not going to be doing a smoky eye with it or really making it pop, but it's kind of a different product. Like I said, it says it's an eyeshadow tint. So I'm not expecting it to be this super duper color. But the color that it swatched on my hand earlier is obviously not the color that it is going on my eyelid. Let's try the pink. Okay, this is pink and plenty. I'm going to keep the camera right here so that you guys can kind of hopefully watch. And of course I closed the wrong eye immediately. Okay, again, this is doing exactly the same thing. It's on and it's giving a color, but this is even less color than I was getting out of the purple. What it kind of does is it gives you a very subtle, it gives you kind of a very subtle, what is the word I'm looking for? Just a little bit of a sparkle. Okay, so this is what this looks like. Let me grab my eyelid again because my eyes don't want to, it's not really showing up on camera. Okay, but it is there. It is pink. It is a very, very subtle, not even a pastel pink. I mean, it's lighter than a pastel pink. But that's what those look like. You got your Lavish Lilac and your Pink and Plenty. And again, it is a tint. It is not really an eyeshadow color, so those two eyeshadows might not be what everybody's looking for. I actually kind of like them. It's going to be a decent color if you are in a hurry. You know, you hit the snooze button a few too many times in the morning, like 200 times too many, and you're just kind of running out the door, but you wanted to put on some makeup. You can slap one of these on. You've got some color. You've got a little bit of shine on your eyelids. It's not overwhelming. It doesn't really need anything else with it. It's, you know, you can kind of get by with what you have. And it just gives you just a little bit of glam, but not being over the top. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I don't know what the staying power is going to be on this. It is a, it is kind of a creamier, eyeshadow. So I don't know what the staying power of it is going to be. This is just a first impression. And obviously it's after midnight, so I'm obviously not going to go out and walk around. But I'm also not going to walk around with two different eyeshadow colors on and my gray lips. It's like the 1980s cold, they want to kick your butt. But it's pretty good. Like I said, if you're in a hurry, it's pretty good. I like it. It may not be your style. It's definitely going to be an acquired taste, especially if you like your makeup to be extremely noticeable, because as you can see, it's not all that noticeable. Okay, so now let's go back. It's been, I guess, it's been at least 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a look at my lipstick and see. Okay, it's not really a true matte. It's matte, but it's not a true matte. There is still a little bit of a gloss to it. Let me bring you back in. And don't mind my face craters. Okay, that's about as close as I'm going to get. But you can see that there is still a little bit of a shine to it. It's not a true matte. But it's, I guess it's matte enough. But it's definitely, if you're looking for a true matte, it's not really a true matte. It is still very creamy. It's still, I gotta be honest with you, it kind of looks wet, is what it looks like. You can kind of see it in my lights. But it's also filling in all the wrinkles and everything on my lips. Because, there you go, hey, in case you want to walk around like that all day. But it's, you know, it's filling everything in. It doesn't appear, at least in this time period, maybe bled a little bit. Not a whole heck of a lot. That could just be my bad makeup application. It looks like it might have bled just a little down here. But a little bit of lip liner should probably solve that problem. So I would probably want to wear a lip liner with this, or yeah, I would try to get a lip liner with this. And I know that they make gray lip liners, so you shouldn't have a problem matching that. Or you're wearing gray lipstick anyway, you might as well just have fun with it. Put some black lip liner on or something, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, not a true matte. It is very creamy. It's not as glossy as a lot of other lipsticks that you find out there, but it is definitely not a true matte. And that's all I've got for you tonight, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do try to make at least one video a week, although as I've said, I have not been quite that successful. So I do try to make at least one video a week when I'm on my game, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.